Hi folks, geographer Joseph Kursky here with you, wearing map tie, clearing my throat here because I've just been walking from that airport over there, which is the GJT Airport, Grand Junction Airport. What's not to love? Mesa County, you got the Grand Mesa there, the Uncompahgre Plateau, the Colorado National Monument. Now the theme of this video is as follows. Yes, you can walk from the airport. Which airports and why would you want to do that? There's two requirements first before I tell you about this. One, you've got to travel light. As you can see here, I only have my bag. Look at this, the science of wear on that bag. That's cool. This one has, I've got a cool tag on it that says peace, love, and maps. What's not to love? So you've got to be able to travel light. I've got my computer bag with my GIS software on it, of course, and my clothing bag. Number two, you've got to not be in a big hurry. So if you've got some time before your meetings, your presentations, or whatever you're doing, your field work on site, you can do it. Now, here are a few airports that I've successfully walked from recently over the last decade. Number one, the San Diego Airport. It's close to downtown San Diego, and I've walked to and from the ESRI conference numerous times. Okay, I've gotten a little clammy on the way. It's about 4 miles. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes to get to downtown from the San Diego Airport. I've walked to and from that airport numerous times. I encourage you to do that. It's a nice seafront walk. You've got the boats, Seaport Village. Oh, gracious, the USS Midway. Number two, Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's actually not far from the university. You can get there in about an hour walking from the airport. It's not all that pedestrian friendly to and from the airport, but it's doable. There are sidewalks. Number three, I've walked from the Bismarck Airport into downtown and off to the north where I was teaching at the Bismarck State College. That's doable also. Required a little bit more time because the airport's a little ways out of town, but Bismarck, North Dakota. Yeah, what's not to love? The Great Plains. Number four, Owensboro, Kentucky. I was there for the Kentucky GIS conference. I walked to and from the airport. It's a nice walk through downtown. Some very interesting urban landscapes there. And you end up by the rivers where the conference was that year. That's number four. Number five is, oh, this is going to be awesome here. Number five, Gisborne, New Zealand. It has the distinction for being the GIS airport. GIS is the airport code. Get it? GIS. And get this. I was in seat 3D, so my ticket said 3D GIS. I saved that ticket. I'm gonna be buried with that ticket. What's not to love? That ticket is awesome. 3D GIS. Oh my goodness. That's a convergence of multiple hemispheres. Gisborne, New Zealand. I'm trying to think of other airports that I've actually walked successfully to and from. Now the Gisborne airport was cool because the airport employees opened the airport for me. I got there about an hour before my flight and they said, let us open the airport so you can sit inside. You wanted to sit up on the concrete by the door. That was nice. New Zealand, what's not to love? Good on you, mates.
I've thought of a few more airports I've actually walked to and from. Boise, Idaho, and Duluth, Minnesota. I almost walked to the Lubbock, Texas airport, but not quite.
Point is, there are several airports you can walk to and from. My colleague actually walked to the Charles de Gaulle Airport in Paris, and that was an epic feat. I've not done that, but my colleague has. Now think about where airports are located. That's all geography, and airports have GIS to manage the interior structure.
Time 40 minutes. Distance 1.78 miles. Average pace 19 minutes 22 seconds per mile.
Time here, despite my ramblings on in this video. Now, airports also use, and airlines use GIS extensively for flight navigation, for routing of airlines to and from, all that flight control stuff, that's all managed with GIS. And figuring out where new airline runs should be, what new cities should be served, and how often, and what time of day, and all that logistics is all run by geographic information systems. Very cool. All right, now I'd like to hear from you. What airports have you ever walked to and from? I'd love to hear your comments. It's a beautiful thing to get out there on the landscape. Number three, in addition to my other two tips, I'm just gonna add this one. Be careful, okay? Most drivers are not used to pedestrians walking around. Okay, so they're thinking about their flights and picking up people. So I had a little bit of a scary moment here at GJT. Someone was coming around the roundabout and they didn't expect a pedestrian to be crossing the street there. So be careful. Oh, another one I just thought of, the Omaha airport. I've actually flown to OMA last fall and I walked to downtown Omaha. And what's cool about that is I walked right through Carter Lake, Iowa. Now, those of you that love geography, and you wouldn't be loving geography if you weren't listening to this channel, right? But the point is, Carter Lake is the only city in Iowa on the western side of the Missouri River. Oh, that is a beautiful thing. So I walked through Carter Lake on the way to downtown Omaha. Give me your comments. Get out there and explore. Thanks.